Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. I'm going to walk through real quick sections 17, 18, 19, and 20 of SB 9. As we heard this bill in committee, father of a young victim, murder victim, talked about how he was unable to get particular information about whether certain individuals were, or the individual in his case was complying with his bail conditions. It was a question I think kind of stumped a lot of us, thinking, well, we have a lot of victim-centric information flow in our criminal justice system to make sure that they're informed, they know when hearings are, they know what's going on, the DA's office are supposed to keep in touch with them. And we looked through the statute that night and we realized that there was a glaring loophole, that this is information that was not provided to victims. So you'll see on page 18, that information is now going to be provided as part of the victim's rights. They get to know whether these people are complying with their bail conditions. And that's an important response to some of the concerns that we heard in committee. In the following section, we're going to require that the Office of Court Administration bail form is going to be used in certain list of offenses. You'll find that on page 20 of your bill. I apologize, 21 of your bill. And then another victim-centric portion is in section 19 relating to notice to submit information to magistrates for bail consideration. These are when we're talking about victims of family violence, stalking, harassment, and terroristic threat. So that's more information. And then we have a repealer in section 20, and that repeals a previous iteration of when a bail report deadline was due, which is now moot by the rest of these other terms in the bill, so it's being repealed. That brings us to just the enacting portion of the bill. So now you've been walked through the different provisions. This is a large piece of legislation. Again, I think we've gathered a lot of input. There are pieces to this that I certainly, I think, could create issues with efficiency in our courts. But I think we've struck a balance here to make sure that there is accountability when these decisions are being made, that there are structures in place, and that we're going to make sure that we have answers for those victims of crime. And that's the component that I wanted to discuss with you here at the end. I certainly intend to vote yes on this. I look forward to the conversation about the bill. Thank you.